Unlike many of the more traditional powers of the blood, necromancy is difficult to pin down. It doesn't have the immediate power and strength that something like potence, celerity, or fortitude have. It doesn't have the immediate use in everyone's daily life that things like dominate and presence possess. Its closest discipline kin is blood sorcery, specifically the highly refined blood sorcery of the Tremere, but it is so focused on its singular goal that the two have nearly as much difference between them as they have in common. But once a Giovanni has spent the time required to learn, their mastery of ghosts becomes so great that they can literally enslave them to their will and force them to take actions from harassment to physical defense. They are also useful for exploring the shadowlands, the realm from which ghosts originate. They can even possess the physical bodies of mortals and vampires in order to empower or enslave them. Such a discipline, although not traditionally what one would call vampiric, is certainly highly useful. Hello, Canaanites, kindred, and other children of the night. We are here once again with Lucretia Giovanni of Clan Cappadocian. We are working hard on our necromancy. We are trying to get a lot of stuff done, so let's just get right back into it. Last time we ended by summoning some people with our auspex. We're going to just pin them both because we do not want to lose access to them. We do not need this person pinned anymore. Well, we do actually. Who's this? Don't remember who this is. I'm not going to do this at all because I need him because he's my ghoul and my marshal, so he doesn't get transferred to anybody. I think he's currently in prison. Is that right? Is he in prison? Yeah, he is. Who's got my marshal in prison? Why won't they give him back? Ah, yes, this war is still going on. That's fine. We will deal with it in time, then. We should spend the money we have right now. The first thing I'm going to do immediately is I'm going to go over here and increase the level of my Duchy Capital's princedom. I just want to look. What are the requirements? Okay, so this one, that's the start. This is the large princedom. This one requires 10. I'm pretty sure we actually have 10 here. Yes, we have 20. Does that mean we can take it to the next level too? That is a thing to save for if it does. I want to find a spot here where I can put more things I need. I bet here we could probably put in something good. Nothing I immediately want. Maybe this is the one. Oh yeah, this has the river. This is the one that has the one I want to put in, which is influencing the burgers. There we go. That should help us with our bit of a money problem because we're really overspending right now. We're definitely overspending right now. Should check in on our friends. This guy is, oh, he's melancholy, so I'm gonna immediately put a pin in him too. And we will drink from him. We'll then go up to here and we will drink from... Did I somehow fail to put a pin in him? We gotta look at all this stuff. We gotta look at all this stuff because this is all stuff that's happened. And we need to pay attention to it. So, Sins of the Mother, I am not in the least bit interested in seducing this guy. I'm gonna click it, but then I'm going to regret it because I don't really want to do it. I just didn't want to insult him, so he got the wrong idea, and then we'll just end that there. You know, he got the wrong idea. So let's look. We're going to take a minute. We're going to look at this family tree. So this is a Lilin. This woman has a broken headpiece. Okay, sure. All right, so we want to take a look at these families because stuff is happening all over the place. So we've got all this stuff going on that we want it to happen, but we need to take a look. Looking at our courtiers. So I want to look through my vassals and figure out what is going on here with all these people, right? So this is our steward, our granddaughter, this is our priest, our son, our child are. This is our best friend, Albina. This is the strange gangrel countess who's suddenly powerful. Vassal, when I specifically gave her the minimum amount of territory so that wouldn't happen. How did you become a powerful vassal? I want you gone if you're going to be a powerful vassal, because literally, like always, you'll like me better not as one. I don't understand. You have 330, so who went below 330? Is it because he's in prison? Somehow he went below 330, even though I gave him all that territory? I guess? I mean, maybe I should develop his territory so he'll have more, troops then? We have done that in the past. Family worship. Family estates. We're trying to get him a bunch of levies. That'll give him less prestige. I guess we'll do that when we have the prestige available. Because I do not want her, because she's never going to have a position. And so the fact she was able to get to here is kind of actually annoying. It's probably because she bought a bunch of ghouls, which put her ahead of one of my other people, frankly, and I don't like that. I don't have any territory I can immediately give to him. Okay. So down here we have my child. Then we have him. Her. Right? My child. This person. And somehow she got ahead. And I do not like the fact she got ahead. It just makes me want to get rid of her. It really, really makes me just want to get rid of her. Every single time one of these people gets ahead, I just want to get rid of them. The penalty for having them not on your council when they're terrible is just so great that you really are closed in the number of things that you can do about it. Yes, I will accept your homage. You can build up the people you would prefer to be on the council. My cousin was slain in battle. I really need her closer to me. I wish I could do something about that. Because I want to learn disciplines from her, but she's like really far away. How far away is she? I mean, technically we have a coast now, but where does she actually live? There. So I suppose the biggest problem I have right now is the fact that that she is now suddenly a powerful vassal and I don't want her to be. It's because I have 5 powerful vassals. I'm gonna build him. You know, I'm not gonna do that at all. What I'm gonna do instead is I am going to, because everybody likes me except her, I'm gonna try to force a rebellion with tyranny and just get rid of her and revoke her title. The reason she has that title is because I granted it to her, and now that she's being petty about it, she can just eat armies. You just eat armies. It's cool. Familial scheming. The Italian city-states have elevated the scheming to their rank of art, with some of the greatest artistic works of the time celebrating the infamous backstabbers and ambitious nobles and merchants of the peninsula. Giovanni youth are born and raised in this environment. Yeah, I mean, this is Giovanni propaganda. The Cappadocian in her knows that the Giovanni are not that great. They think they're a lot better than they are, but they're actually quite inbred and useless. There's a reason why they can never really reach a point of actual vampiric significance, and it's because they're a little behind the 8 ball, you know. They don't work well with others, they don't work well with each other, they have a hard time forming alliances to create greater power. It's just she knows the stuff she has to overcome from her family. But that being said, this lets me give my dude that's coming, or my lady that's coming, the schemer trait. So we will absolutely click on this because it's great. It's definitely worth that much prestige. And we'll just kill this war as quickly as possible. Damn it! He caught me. Damn it! Alright, fine. He lives this time. But don't get the wrong idea. I will absolutely come and get you later. This is not over yet. This is not the end of anything here. She's sieging, but it won't matter. That this guy wants to be my friend? It's 15 stress? Who the heck even is he? And he is a Ventru? The Ventru possess no powers that I care about. I don't need this guy as a friend. I would prefer he just leave me in peace. Thank you. Just leave me in peace. We don't need to be friends. That's that. We don't need to be friends. Okay, so we won our siege. We will now enforce our demands, which will put her in our prison. And I guess this helps to solve our problem with Gangrel. What are we gonna do with her? So he's awful too. I mean, if he wasn't awful, I would consider banishing her. She's absolutely not worth, I mean, truth be told, she might be worth something. I don't want to hurtify you. I would prefer to hurtify this person here. He's young, right? He's 32. Actually, I would prefer to actually do the 20-year-old. Hurtify them. And then we will hunt. Actually, we will hunt from the guy who also is melancholic that we discovered at the very beginning of this episode. Down here, where you be? Is this guy? So we'll hunt from you. We can't hunt from you either. Alright, well, we will at least pin you. Can I hunt from the guy I'm trying to make my herd? Oh, I'm still in an army. I can't hunt from anybody because I'm still in an army, so we'll just disband all. I'm gonna hunt from, I guess, this guy. Yes, you are hunting. I'm hunting from you. What is this? The Book of Nod. Yes, it wants me to read the Book of Nod again. We haven't read it in a long time. But we're gonna turn that off for now. We gotta decide what we're gonna do to finalize her situation. Who are we gonna give this to? Well, who's in my council? You don't belong there. You're only there because my actual... Oh, he's out of prison. Here you go. Back in your job, sir. Get back in there. Oh, everybody else has titles already, including him. Our powerful vassals are now where they're supposed to be again. I would prefer to hold this myself. Where did you lose your eye? What did you do? Did you try to fight and it cost you your eye? How did you not get it back? You should have used your blood to get it back. That's how ghouls work, right? Man. I hope you don't die before you have kids. So, is there any feasible way I can do this? If we look at our domain numbers, we have 1 from stewardship. I think it's like every 8. Yeah, it's every 8. There is literally no way we're getting to 16. So there's literally no way we're gonna hold another one of these and it be okay. We could just hold it in spite of it causing problems. We could try holding it for a while. And grant this to... does her husband already hold land? I think her husband already holds land, so I don't want to give it to her. Who do we want to grant this to? We could give it to our gargoyle buddy. That might be cool. Sure, we'll give it to the gargoyle. The gargoyle can hold it, and we'll keep this territory for now. We'll keep it for now. I don't think we're going to be able to fix this, but we'll keep it for now anyway. Okay, we're gonna... Oh, that is not worth it. I am going to, I think... probably execute her? First, we're going to demand this payment. Second, I am going to move her to my dungeons. Move her to the deepest dungeon. There we go. She's now moved to the dungeon where she can live. For now. We have a new melancholy perk, which is pretty amazing. Let's just see how this goes. Ex Nihilo, obviously. Shroud Mastery. Torment. Haunting. Touch of the Nether. So let's hit Ex Nihilo here. We definitely want to do that. That's pretty good, I think. Yes. You know, I'm not going to keep her around. I think the best thing to do with her is to just, I mean, I guess I could mark her for return, right? And then I could execute her by experimenting on her, which will turn her into a new wraith. She absolutely hates me. I would expect as much. I'm going to attempt to tether her. Let me see. Not making that much big a difference to use my willpower, so it's probably not worth it. She's bound. Oh, that's really nice that we got her on the first try. As it should be. Okay. We gained a weak hook on her. What is this? We're gonna vote for our son to remain leader of the place. I gotta figure out what to do about this. I can't hold this myself. That's absurd. I suppose I could grant it to him. It's gonna make him hate me, though. It did not make him a powerful vassal. That's interesting. He doesn't have the troops that she had. Yeah, he doesn't have the troops that she had. So who are my powerful vassals in this scenario? All the same people because she had troops he doesn't have? Must have spent a lot on that. That's too bad for her. She's dead now. So I don't know how great her future is going to be. I'm not done with her yet, though. To be clear, I want to try to bind her again so I can raise the binding level. Where is she at? Command Wraith. She needs to be recalled. Come. You live here. Nowhere else. And then she needs to be bound even further. Bind a wraith with dark magic. Yes, yes, yes. We will attempt to bind her again. The chance to bind her is slightly higher than last time. She is more bound than before. We have a strong hook on her. I am going to bind her again to try to get it all the way to the top. Is there a way to see how bound she is? I can demand payment from her because of the hook. I don't know that that's worth it. I don't know what she needs money for anymore. I mean, it is a strong hook, so it's not going anywhere. Alright. So I think she is now fully bound. Let's see. Does it actually tell us anywhere how bound she is? I don't see the binding thing. Ah, yeah, she has eternal binding now. What are we gonna do with her? That's the question. So we have eternally bound her to us. We're gonna travel into the Shadowlands. We're gonna fall into the Shadowlands. Now that we're in the Shadowlands, we're going to have her explore basically just like the Sea of Shadows, right? That is this location. She's exploring the Shadowlands in general. That's fine. I'm going to travel to Stygia, and I'm going to have the person in the cowl explore Stygia. And then I am going to travel into the River of Death, and I am going to explore the River of Death. We do not gain as much experience as they do for exploring, but we're still going to gain some. And hopefully we can learn more about the Umbra by spending time there. We've spent gold, of course, to change things over. We have promoted a commander. There's a scheme. Someone is trying to kill my courtier. And he's my herd member, too. Who is trying to kill my herd? Not great. You know? Not great. So you have recently been at war, I think, by the looks of things. Yes. Actually, I did that wrong. There's something I wanted to do in here that's really cool that this doesn't actually give a good idea of. So we're going to travel to Stygia. We're going to offer piety until we can get to like 800 here. And then we're going to ask for an army. And then we're going to offer piety again until we get to about 800 here. And get another army from him. That will really bolster our strength when we can't make other undead armies. So these are like gargoyles. These legendaries. They're very strong relative to their like their piety cost is good, having them is good, they're cool dudes. We definitely need them. They're plasmic, they're good everywhere, they're super strong. Having them is just a very nice thing. We can't make them, but we can certainly buy them. Hopefully my 2 wraiths will start to learn some stuff about the other thing. Maybe my 1 wraith will find herself uncowled? The mood of the clans is shifting again. The gangrel feel marginalized. Do I even have gangrel in my court after I got rid of that last lady? There's probably 1 left. This is an outstanding fighter who's my guest, but I can't pay for her. She's not that great. So this guy is also a guest, so actual people who live here. Cappadocian, of course. Bruja. I'm pretty sure this is, yeah, that's our Bruja Primogen. He's not good, but we have to have him. It's costing us a knight and money, and that's really it, isn't it? Really it. Do we have anybody who's a vassal? Like, do we have any vassals who are gangrel anymore? I pretty much know who all these people are. No, I think we have this this guy. But I don't think there's a such thing as Banu Hakim Primogen. So that's fun. Ooh, an underworld ambassador. That's interesting. She's the only person who can take the position. She's be average at it. I can't afford this, but I want it. You know, I can't afford it, but I want it. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, Primogen are listed separately. No gangrel Primogen. Do we even have a gangrel left? We have this guy. I'm not making him a Primogen. He's not good. The Sombra, Toreador, Zemitzi, Nosferatu, Tremere. Yeah, there's no Primogen for Setites, and there's no Primogen for Banu Hakim. Blood. So we have now fed from him. He will weaken, but it'll be okay. The herd grows, which is fine. Want to keep hunting. Pretty sure even though we're in the other world, we can hunt. Mind you, it's not giving me any choice to. All because these guys still have small blood loss. Nope, I'm not in his location. Alright, your husband long since died. That makes sense. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to come out of the Umbra if I want to hunt. Gibbering Fool. Gibbering or gibbering. I'm probably gonna end up having to be descriptionist here. I think our relationship can handle me getting a little bit upset with her about this. Yeah, it can. So, we'll do that. Did we ever... Oh no, we don't have that power, right? Yeah. Okay, Militant Inquisitors, so the Inquisitors can now do Holy Wars. Blessed Weapon of Death. My lady, a hurried servant approaches me, accompanied by a solemn-looking character. Let me introduce... Okay. No, I'm not letting her bless my weapon. I don't think I even want a blessed weapon around. That... Why would I want her a blessed weapon or stretching your muscles? The mortals in your area are having one of those silly wars they like so much. Was it about a claim, religion? Well, no matter. This is an occasion for you to go on the battlefield and crush some skulls. Been there, done that. Oh wait, who am I supposed to be killing again? I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we could hit chivalric dominance, which is just like better knights, which, I mean, nobody can claim that's not a good idea. I don't think anything else here is as good as this. Not for us, so we're just gonna... I guess serve the crown can be useful, but we're not chasing that right now. We can get down to household guard and get 2 more knights. Nothing bad can be said about that. You know? Ah, yes, we fought some mortals in their silly war. Show her in at once. Thank you for the 50 gold, granddaughter. That was exactly what I needed right now. We got 2 in-debt flaws literally just before we got out of debt, though, which is really bad. So I guess we're gonna have to put this old man on fixing our problems. Get up in there and do that so we can, like, you know, maybe make some money again. What task was finished here? Oh, increase county control. Okay, you just get in there, you do that. Somebody is trying to murder... What? You're scheming against him. It's this guy. I mean... so I just want to be as clear about this as possible. My vassal is scheming against him. The gargoyle is scheming against this random dude. That's literally what it means to be a vampire. We're always scheming against random dudes. No. Dude. You're good. You're good. Have fun. Scheme against them. Pardon him right away. My memory of Duke Ambrosia needs to be repaired, and we will spend all of our money on that. Hopefully our situation solidifies before that matters too much. Great. That's exactly what we needed. More problems. I'm gonna change you over to here. I think because I need to... No, that's not right. That's not my territory. My territory is this. Is this the one where the penalty happened? Yeah, I'm gonna just, like, kill the penalty there. No, you're very good at that. You shouldn't be causing me problems. The whole reason why you're in the position you're in is because I don't want problems. You're supposed to be keeping me from having problems, not creating them. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with a lot of different things here. Let's look at my actual territory and head back over to here. We got rid of that penalty for them, so now they can suck it up. I just made things worse for you. That's fine. You can fix it. You can handle it. And let's let this continue. Oh yeah, I have some prestige on hand. All right, where are we gonna send you next? I guess, you could just keep searching. You're good. You're good. We're doing the River of Death. We're still quite a ways off. Wait, no, don't swap her. That's wrong. And we want her in just, like, fall into the shadowlands so she can explore where she is, which is good. Okay, everyone. Keep on it. Keep exploring. Yeah, this stress has got to be gotten rid of a little bit here. So we're gonna write a journal about how we're spending all of our time in the Shadowlands and it's making us a little stressed out. Do we really want to do this? No, I don't think we do. We're starting to make money again. Things are starting to get a little bit back together. I was thinking of spending to get this. Oh, thank you. I'd love it if we could be closer friends. Horrible, scary guy in the south. Shroud mastery. It makes it so that I can manipulate the shroud. So I think we're going to do this. And then we're going to just head over here. Maybe we head towards shambling hordes at that point. If we look in the Umbra, we now have the ability, I think, to discern the gauntlet. We can manipulate the shroud. The underworld is separated from the skinlands by a mystic barrier known as the shroud. The shroud makes the shadowlands imperceptible to most living creatures and obscures shadowlands activity to the dead. It is stronger in some areas and weaker in others, but never entirely absent. The shroud may never be lowered below 1, and if it is raised to 10, spirits in the vicinity must spend willpower to flee the area. So how strong is it? Let's do this. So we're gonna lower it to 3. Because we want ghosts to be happy in our land. Now that we've done that, I think we should find a hunting target. We probably need to leave the Shadowlands. We probably need to come home. We will be home in 20 days. Our ghosts can play in there. Breach of the Masquerade. Okay, Breach of the Masquerade number 2. Count Fibonacci has violated the silence of blood, revealing himself as a vampire. The masquerade has been breached. What shall be done? Breach of the Masquerade. Okay, so first of all, who is this? I don't know you, but we will definitely drain all your blood. That's fine. Now, as for you, Count, forgive him for a favor. Forgive him just straight out. I could have him arrested, but that's not going to happen. No, I will forgive him for a favor. Really? Oh, I have absolutely no idea how I'm going to stand a chance in this war. I would have to take money from Fibonacci using my hook because I need it. Probably more than he does. I'm going to have to bring in my 2 allies who really aren't that strong. I don't actually have the money required to raise any kind of... troops. I'm going to have to just hope that with my allies, I have stronger troop quality than he has. Right, so they will both come. That's not unexpected. He's sending this tiny unit. Is that like an ally of his or something? Okay. He's not as much stronger than me as he might have been. I was afraid it would be much worse. I think it's really gonna just be our ghosts that are gonna win this damn war. Look at that! Look at what we've got in here. We got walkers. We got ghosts. Everything's happening. Nothing we want to do in here. Let's look at our military. I gotta look at this. We got our... crossbowmen. And our ghouls. Why did it... Oh, it's them that brought walkers. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I don't want to go deeper into his territory. I'm going to stay up here for the siege. For sieges. We don't want to be so far in his territory that it causes problems for us. We captured this guy right here. All right. Well, I mean... this is fine, right? This is fine. There's nothing wrong with what I'm doing here. This is what it is to be good and powerful as a wizard. Oh, he's bound. We're getting really lucky on the bindings here. We're gonna leave him at that bound state for now, because we're becoming overwhelmed by stress. I wish we had some money because I would. We still beat them? Ha ha ha! I think we're winning because I got those ghosts. I think it's these guys are just they're just just making work happen. You know, they're just literally making work happen. You coming again? Yes, we got him again. I'm gonna back up to here. Our ghosts and our family is making our army super, super, super strong compared to its actual troop number, which is pretty amazing, to be honest. He's literally just hurling his troops against us and being defeated over and over again. Mental, too busy. So we're gonna seek solace in our journal. We've been overwhelmed by stress. Our wraith maintenance is getting a little high. That's no good. So it's gonna try to attack us again. So we are going to enforce our demands, which is gonna have him pay us money, which we could really use. We're gonna gain piety and victory. So those ghosts came in clutch. I'm glad I remembered that they existed and went back for them instead of forgetting about them. Because his army was only being defeated by us because of that. I think we're also going to... Oh, I would love to found a holy warder. I don't even know what to say about that. That's probably the coolest idea ever. Found a holy order? Like a death holy order? An Osmium holy order? Ooh, so where is this? I like this guy. I don't want to change it to him. Who else do we have? I'd love to see all of these different places so we can figure out who we don't like. Who's this guy? It's that last gangrel. For sure, he's out. He's out! We have founded an Osmium Holy Order! I do not know how such a thing can exist, and I do not know how they're being led by people who aren't vampires, but that doesn't matter, because we have founded a knighthood of literal death. That was worth the money that I didn't have, that's for sure. I've never felt better about spending money I didn't have before in this game. And with that, with our clutch ghost victory against Latnium, and our extraordinarily awesome new Holy Order, we're gonna call an end to this episode. I am probably not going to be able to maintain all these ghosts. It's probably not going to be something I can do. It's just something that we're going to have to... I'm just like, have you, where did she go? I guess we just got to suck it up. We're going to have to figure out a way to manage our stress, but I think I'm going to call this episode to an end. Before I do, though, we're going to pull out that thing from our back pocket that we like to use sometimes to... Ooh, it's 200 now. It's still, we need the stress down badly, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna bring some guards. I'm just gonna run this before we end the episode. Let's flee the Umbra. We don't actually need to be in there. They can continue to do their work. Survey where to. You are ready to go, but the night isn't eternal, sadly. So you will have to choose which part of the city you inspect. Sweep of my influences in general. Merchants. I think I have more merchants than... I think we'll just do a general sweep and see what we come up with. Yes. Somebody has hired the Holy Order. Of course they have. Privy Squabbles. I'm an adult. This is beneath me. We're gonna have to pick that just because we can't eat stress, but this is, my mood sours when my rival, Elisa, yeah, the ghost you mean, comes in. Okay, I'm an old adult, and this is beneath me, so I just got pranked by my ghost. As you travel the city, you realize there's quite a lot of homeless mortals around just trying to survive in the streets. Those make for easy prey, but if they don't help improving the prestige of your domain. A novel idea comes to you. You could make an investment. Giving them some gold could help make them productive members of your cattle in time. Or you could just not bother. Mortals will be mortals after all. Easy prey are good enough. Yep. Yep. That's what I think. So let's just finish this all up. Stabilize our stress. And end the episode. All right. So we have become able to travel into the spirit world. We have solidified our domain. We have used the ghosts of the Shadowlands to help us defeat an aggressor in the south who thought he could just come in here and take whatever he wanted? Well, that's not true. He cannot just come in here and take whatever he wants. Our levies were absolutely decimated, our ghouls were hurt pretty bad too, and these guys do not regenerate, but that's okay, because if we can find a source of piety, like another pilgrimage would be a good idea, we can buy more of them. And with that, I think we're going to bring this episode to an end. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me the next time we are here with Lucretia of the Cappadocian clan of the lovely House of Giovanni. Goodbye for now.